What's up, man? It's on the drill. Just a quick video I want to talk about. How come, how did Deron Williams fall off so hard, man? Like, Deron Williams, he used to be my favorite point guard. I still like him at times, but he just declined so quickly, man. Like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we was talking about him being the best point guard in the NBA. Now he's just a role player, a mediocre player. He's starting to play better as of late, but he's been garbage the last 3 years, bro. I'm just being honest. Last 3 years, Deron Williams has been shit. Well, the first year in Brooklyn, he played alright. I mean, 19 points, 8 assists, not bad. But next year, 13 points, 6 assists. This year, 13 points, 6 assists. It's like the production keep going down year by year. And I don't get it because he getting paid superstar money. The Nets invested a lot of money into this nigga, and he's still playing like a fucking mediocre role player. Like, they're not paying you to be a role player. Like, the Nets, they got some of the worst contracts in the league. Like, Deron Williams, I'm a fan of his, but he don't deserve that money. His play don't say he deserves the money. And, he hasn't led the team, man. Like, he hasn't been healthy. I give him that, but still, you gotta play up to that contract, man. He should easily average 20 and 12, easy. With the players he got around him, yeah, you got some one-on-one players like Joe Johnson and Lopez. He do some stupid shit sometimes. He shoot too many jumpers to be that big, but you should be at least average 20 and 12, but he's averaging 13 points and 6 assists with that big ass contract. Like, I don't get that at all. He doesn't deserve that contract, man. I'm just being honest, man. He's been playing well as of late, like I said, but still, he's played like shit the last 2.5 years. He don't deserve that contract. Maybe it's being in Brooklyn. I don't know. Maybe he can't handle the New York spotlight that's been on him. Maybe it's that. But to average 13 points and 6 assists, and to make over $100 million, to make over $100 million, imagine how many. It's like 10 other players right now playing better than him that deserve that contract. Deron Williams has been garbage, man. I will never forget the game last year in the playoffs where he had 0 points. 0 points versus the Heat. He made Chalmers look like fucking who a good defensive point guard. Like Patrick Beverly or something. He made Chalmers look like Patrick Beverly. Deron Williams is, I don't know what the hell wrong with this dude. Like the first half of the year, he get injured. He act like he don't give a fuck. Then the second half of the year, he try to turn it up. Like all players should do, but he tried to turn it up and make it seem like, oh, I've been hurt. Now I'm healthy. No, you don't get away with that shit. You gotta play well the first and second half. You just can't turn up in the second half because you play like shit in the first. I mean, he's been garbage this whole year. He's been, like I said, he's been playing well of late. Joe Johnson, I like Joe Johnson, but he hasn't played up to his contract either. Even though he's the best player on the Nets, in my opinion, he hasn't played up to that contract either. So you got two guys who's among the top 10 highest paid in the league, who's not playing like top 10 players at the position. They're playing like shit, man. I'm just being honest. Deron Williams has played like shit since he's been in Brooklyn. I don't know. Maybe he needed to get traded, go to a different team, but I don't know what it is. He's been playing like garbage this whole run, man. I really don't get it. Deron Williams is a bum right now. That's all I gotta say. It's a damn shame because he used to be my favorite point guard. people used to try to say Chris Paul is better. And I used to always have a good argument for him. I said Deron Williams didn't have that much talent when he was with Utah. I mean, Chris Paul had Tyson Chandler, All-Star David West, Pedro Stojakovic, and some good players around him. Deron Williams had a bunch of young players in Utah, and he still was balling. And since he's been in Brooklyn, he's been trash. I'm just being honest. He's been trash since he's stepped foot in New York. I mean, maybe the pressure got to him, but he hasn't performed. He's been playing well of late, which is good for Nets. Hopefully they can make the playoffs or do something. But like I said, Deron Williams, you gotta play better. I mean, that contract you got is shitty as fuck. You look like a role player, but I just need to make this video real fast to talk about Deron Williams' decline. It happened so quick, man. Yeah, injuries led up to it, but still, he should be playing better and should be playing well. But you know, some of these NBA players don't give a fuck nowadays, so they just want to collect a paycheck. But Deron Williams has been like I said, has been a bum again since he's been in Brooklyn, but he has been playing well. I gotta give him credit for that. Nigga used to be my favorite point guard. I still like the nigga, but I can't call him a top 10, top 5 point guard anymore because he just not playing. He's not playing up to them standards. So until he does, he's gonna be a bum in my opinion. But come on, we expect more out of Deron Williams, dog. 13 points and 6 assists. Come on. That's not Deron Williams, but I just had to make this video real fast. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. Deron Williams, stop playing like a bum. That's it, man.